What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and we're here. I had a lot of people saying about reacting to stuff, so I just thought, you know what, whenever I come across something interesting or to share, I'll just do it. I was just scrolling through the desolate world of recommended YouTube videos and TikTok. I know it is terrible, but it is what it is. When you're bored, you go on TikTok. If we jump across the screen here, I just have to show you this. I've seen quite a few videos about this, about how unfair this is and sexist and whatnot. The comments at the minute are actually quite positive, I think, because people have shed some light on the sport itself, and that is wrestling when it comes to male versus female. I do agree with it. I think it's fine. I don't see any issue with it. The problem is when people say it's sexist because the guy goes too hard. If it's a record on the line, that's just the way it is. And you know, it would be the same in MMA if McGregor or Khabib went up against Shevchenko or Nunes or Rousey. They are going to take them dead serious. You know, training and sexes don't, you know, you're training for the same thing. It's going to take them dead serious regardless. So this first clip I'm going to show you, if we're here on the screen, you see my channel. This is from TikTok. And I don't actually know. Here we go. I can show you the audio here. And so what it is this is a male versus female wrestling. As you see, this is my boy Andrew's first season. He's already going crazy. The comments are actually quite positive. I'm not going to scroll through them. Why you're pressed? You want to wrestle? That's what she expected. Look on his face. He said, "I thought we were wrestling." My respect for Andrew for not holding back. And my man says these moves rate E for everyone. I mean, yeah, that's the whole point. Is they want, you know, the fair sex thing. And here it is. This is what happens. And admittedly, one thing I will say is, she's not a big girl, but she looks heavier than him. You know, I'm sure the weight is the same, but, you know, she got bigger legs compared to him. So this is... I'm going to have to mute it there just because, obviously, of copyright thing. But he won, and the reason that it got a lot of hate at the start was because she cried. So as you see, he takes her back, picks her ass up, grabs, boom, and then she starts to cry. And then, oh, in the background, you see someone jumps up, clenched fists, ready to throw. Coaches aren't even looking. Ref's not bothered. Look, ready? You'll see in the background, this girl here. Ready, second, ready, her, ready, her. Second, she gets slammed down, look. Bang, jumps up. Where? That, you know, that's wrestling, bro. And yeah, a lot of people were saying, you know, he's got to take it lightly. You know, she's just a girl. No, she's there, man. She's ready. You know, at the start, she wasn't to go and take lightly on me. If she had the chance, she'd have done the same thing. And, you know, fair play to Andrew, man. He absolutely smashed it. So we're going to pause that and we're going to go to the second clip. And here, we've got, I don't know what this would be classed as. Jiu-jitsu, possibly? I don't know. It doesn't start on the ground. But anyways, it's a relatively long video. We'll start it here. Let me turn it down a little bit. So, obviously, male versus female, you see there. The strength difference is clear right away. She's on her back there. Takedowns are obviously fair. As you saw there, he got what looked like, hold on, if we go, here we go. Obviously, he goes off camera a little bit, but it looks like yeah, boom. Another good takedown there, and she's fine. She holds on. She's ready for it. So they're only a minute in, so she's happy to carry on. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump forward, and I want you guys to listen to people in the background. Because, as you see from the title, girl submits to a boy, slammed and dominated. I think this is fine. You know, the match itself, they were back and forth. He had her, as you see here, he had her dominated pretty much most of the match. He's not taking, like, the corners are, you know, stay heavy, as you heard there. They're taking it serious. They want their boy to win. I'll turn it up a little bit. They want their boy to win. Look, he doesn't even look like he's trying at this point. And then when the slam happens, you listen to people, you hear the change. And some people are saying, you know, let me pause it quickly. Some people, you hear them go, what? Like, no. And people are shocked that it's a slam. It's a slam, it's a slam. And you'll see. Ready? Here we go, I'll show you. Here we go, look at this. Just listen. It's a sick slam, though. And he wins. And you hear the guy go, that's not a slam. Like, it wasn't, there was no, he didn't aggressively throw her head into the mat. He done a double leg takedown. And he got her good, which is why I find it funny that when she gave up. It's as simple as that, really. If you watch when he does it to her. Ready? Here we go. I'll show you again. She gets up, and she's clearly exhausted. Double leg, bang. She lands on her back. Look, she just lays there. She just gives up. Look, the ref's just, I've seen enough of this. But at the start, when he takes her down with this same slam that looks like, if we see here, look, picks her up, boom, trips her and slams her pretty hard there. And no complaints because she wasn't tired. But, you know, this one especially, this one from TikTok made me laugh. You know, this was funny, but bang, man, you know, respect. I wouldn't do wrestling. Honestly, this guy, Andrew, he would snap me clean. If I landed like that, I would cry. But I tell you what, I wouldn't take on wrestling because I knew I wouldn't be able to handle getting thrown on the ground like that. When you take on wrestling, you know that's a possibility. You know that could happen. Don't take on male versus female fights if this is how it's going to be. You know, the comments are pretty decent now. At the start, they were really shitty. And then it's been out like a month or so, this video now. But I thought I'd make a video on it. You see, imagine crying during a wrestling match. This is equality, which I thought was quite cool. You know, if she had slammed him on his face, people would be laughing at him. And if he had done it to another guy, it wouldn't be this viral because it's not guy and girl. You know, it seems very much in sports when they want male versus female equality. It's equality until the man wins. But you know, this girl, I mean, she was giving it her all in this video. I respect to her. She was really going for it, and she looked like she was trying to. But his strength was too much, and you know, same way. There's other matches happening in the background that you can see male versus female, and you know, you can see it there in the background there. But this guy's just beating her up, man. And then when he does that takedown and slams her. I don't know if what she went for there. I mean, from the tags, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and bang. You know, I'm not a know-it-all for these sports, but I know that everything that was done in these moves in these videos are completely legal. He takes her back, thinks about it, he knows he can't lift her from her back, and takes like what would you call it? One leg under the crotch, single leg, that's it, and slam. Completely legal. You know, she could have tuck and rolled and landed on her back, but she didn't. She landed on her face, and that's unlucky. And then she cries because, bang, she didn't want to. But, yeah, so I just thought I'd make this video. Just talking about that. I just, you know, thought it was funny. This video was getting hate until recently where someone made a follow-up video, which I'll show you guys quickly now. Oh, let me mute it. All right. And this guy actually made a video, and then all of a sudden, it turned really positive. The video itself turned positive.
This video. Number one, the video should not be getting the hate that it's getting right now. That is a perfectly legal move in wrestling, and it is the girl's fault for wanting to wrestle a guy. Everyone in the comment section of that video is freaking out because he made the girl cry. It's wrestling. What would you expect? That's what's gonna happen if you get slammed like that onto the ground. The only reason there's any sort of controversy around this video is because one of the people in it is a girl, which I think is very stupid. If the guy in the video was wrestling another guy, the comments would be completely different. They'd be hyping him up, talking about how he's doing a great job and everything. The second he does that to a girl in an actual match, y'all lose your minds. It's called wrestling, and that's how you're supposed to wrestle. There was even some people that I saw saying that he shouldn't be allowed to wrestle. If anything, he needs to continue wrestling because he's great at it. And lastly, if you don't like a video, just scroll past it.
Yeah, so once this guy made his video, a lot more positivity came out, which is good, you know, about this whole thing, because the guy crushed it. And even, I mean, admittedly, even in that video, when he picked her up and slammed her on her face, even he stood up a bit like, you know, for starters, I thought we were wrestling, but have I hurt her? Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. Don't do male versus female wrestling if you're going to cry when you lose. That's pretty much it, guys. Catch you next one. Peace.